Good day all, wherever you are, from the shack of Victor Echo 5, Juliet Lima. Oh yes, analog scanners. Long before I became a ham radio operator in 1987, I was deep into CB radio, shortwave radio, and VHF-UHF monitoring. As you can see, over the years I've collected many of the common scanners of that time. I won't get too deep into the history of my monitoring, but I will say that it started with a radio like this Radio Shack CB60. I discovered the dispatch frequency for the local paper I used to work for. Now that was interesting to listen to. Then I discovered the police dispatch from the Winnipeg Police. That was my first introduction to listening to commercial and EMS radio at home. I remember looking at the 1981 Radio Shack catalog to see what they had for radios that could pick up exciting communications like the police, ambulance, and fire department. The Pro 52 was a scanner that I wanted at the time, but I wasn't sure about getting the crystals I needed, so instead, I saved up a lot of money and purchased the Radio Shack Pro 2002. That's a 50-channel programmable scanner. Man, when I started listening to the EMS in Winnipeg, that scanner was seldom turned off. Over the years, I acquired many of the scanners I wanted to have back then. I have a few analog programmable scanners that I programmed a lot of the local VHF-UHF frequencies into. I listened to everything from aviation, railway, trucking, ham radio, and a lot of local farms. Here you can see my Pro 52 that I have tested and will order crystals for the local ham repeaters. The Comp 100 scanner is dead, but a nice light show and that's about it. The Radio Shack Pro 16As both work, and I'll load them with the local farm frequencies. Speaking of, I don't think we really appreciate the fact that farmers work very long hours to put food on our table. Thank you, farmers. The Pro 2001 was a great way to bridge the gap between crystal scanners and programmable ones. I love the fact that it has both the light show and the frequency display. I own 3 of these and they all do the same thing. They invent their own frequencies after some time. I didn't know it at the time how popular the Regency Touch M100 was with the police agencies. Such a neat looking scanner. I'm so glad I was able to get this one in the amazing condition that it is for my shack. Check out this video I did on the Regency Touch M100. When I first moved to Saskatoon, the local police just moved to a trunking system. The Pro 2050 did a great job listening to the EMS. That's a quick look at some of the scanners I own. Maybe one day I'll pull them all out. I bet I have some scanners I don't even remember I own, but we can all relate to that. I'm a member of a Facebook group called Vintage Scanners. There are so many great people on there with so many years of knowledge and experience. I've seen on occasion a few of the members selling crystals. I decided to order 5 crystals from my local weather frequency. I like to use that as a way to test my antenna system to make sure it's still working. For example, if I haven't heard a lot of traffic on my unit end BC780XLT, I'll push the WEX button to make sure the system is still functioning.
25. Today, periods of light snow ending near noon, then mainly cloudy with 30% chance of flurries. Amount 2 centimeters. Wind up to 15 kilometers per hour. Time -15.
I own a few Radio Shack Pro 7B crystal control scanners. I just love the audio from these analog scanners. Here I plugged in and tested all 5 crystals, and yes, they all worked.
Amount 2 to 4 centimeters. Wind up to 15 kilometers per hour. Time -14.
A special thanks goes out to Kevin Young for selling these quality crystals and making the extra effort to ship them up to me here in Canada. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Let me know in the comments section if you own any of these classic scanners. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more radio related videos. 7-3.